time is 7:52 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, August 22nd, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, August 22nd, 2019. And good morning to y'all on this Thursday morning, August 22nd, 2019, 76 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday. Pompeo praises U.S. ally Denmark after Trump cancels state visit. Disgruntled employee had arsenal guns threatened mass shooting at Hotel Long Beach, police said. Trump's disloyalty claim about Jewish Democrats show he doesn't get how they vote. Epstein may have gamed the system from beyond the grave. Bill Maher fires back at Tlaib after she suggested a boycott of his show. Trump orders student loan forgiveness with disabled veterans. Small jet bursts into flames while taking off in Northern California Airport all 10 on board escape injury. Former governor of Colorado, John Hickenlooper, will run for Senate. Trump says he is seriously looking at ending birthright citizenship. Blame humans for starting the Amazon fires, environment said. Alabama puts Hong Kong list on hold as protest Royal City. Hong Kong police said send off with protesters after sit-in. Pakistan leader vents frustration in India. No point in talking to them. U.S. futures turned negative, pointing to slightly lower open. Looking at stocks today, out up 240.29 and 26 to 2.73. S&P 500 up 23.92, 29.24.43, and Nasdaq up 71.65 and 83.21. The alarm is planned for a feature getting keeps getting dumber. Earth's feature is being ridden and fast melted Greenland. Space walking in astronauts install parking slots, spaceships at space station. ULA's Delta 4 heavy down in the final 5 missions. Utah lawmakers have recommended e-cigarette tax bill right to reduce maybe the pandemic and youth. Lucky flu shots for migrants at CBDP detention centers that concerned critics say. More women may need tests for cancel mutated genes. West Nile virus sample test positive in Harrisburg. Seoul Justice Minister WHO on Thursday expressed his firm that's the Governor of the Red on opposition might have stepped out of its snowball corruption allegations involved with his daughter. North Korea warns of a new Cold War. Sudan's new Prime Minister, Sovereign Council, sworn in. U.S. figure skating and the U.S. Center for Safe War has been permanently banned. Coach Richard Callahan after the investigation of accusation sexual misconduct to teenage boys, officials said. Rapper Griffin, medical comes with risk experts said. Texas executive man who made his innocence to the 1998 kill of a Houston college student, authority said. Annabelle Mobile Park owner defends Red Hats opposes Rent Control Board. Foxborough High School graduate Michael Grace named town police chief. KP hires assistant principals at high school and middle school. The former Bridgewater man accused of rape of 4 women in Bristol County for 2-year period of late night will continue to be held by not bail. Peter Channel News Time 7:56. Time now for our Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Red Sox fall to the Philadelphia Phillies 5-2 at Fenway Park last night. Sox and the Kansas City Royals will resume the August 7th game, which got suspended due to rain. It'll be in the top of the 10th. 4-4 the score. Houston Astros stand at historic upset at Sportsbooks. The Browns offense gets all hype, but the defense is ready to dominate. Martin Granaka says, Carly Lloyd can make NFL Russell Shield trainer. Peter Chilodusab is 7:57. Time now for Peter Chilod. Traffic gets to check. Beep! Relying delay signal first on good about the effective from JFK Master from Field Squad off Christie. On the computer rail. Fairmount 9 trade 754, 755 from rebuild speculative part, rebuild 5 minutes basket due to live out. We have our trade. Pittsburgh trade 491, 6.5 for North Station, cancel the day due to Brooklyn Port Light disruptions. Next trade departed. North Station will be trade 437.43 a.m. Pittsburgh trade 492, 755 a.m. from Littleton Wood for the cancel the day due to Rockford Light disruptions. Passenger may consider trade 486 for 460 a.m. for departed Littleton. Bingo, local stops in Batter, trade 410, 846 a.m. departed Littleton. That's due to the passenger strike at the commuter rail and Gloucester. Havel, Gloucester, Havel, Lowell, and Fitchburg passenger express lanes in both directions due to major hospitals of the Rockford Blueberry line caused by a police accident in Gloucester. If it will be sent to need to fake for your patients. Fitchburg trade 43743 from North Station as part of North Station about 10 minutes baskets with due to Rockford line disruptions. Havel line trade 289, 755 a.m. from North Station on Castle Day due to Rockford line disruptions. The next railway train departed North Station will be trade 203 at 9:20 a.m. Lowell trade 391, 755 from North Station to Castle Day due to Rockford line disruptions. Next Lowell line train departed North Station is trade 309 at 8:16 a.m. Rockford trades 10254 from Rockford 104, 63 from Rockford, Castle Day due to severe service interruptions of Gloucester, preparing a moment of trains. Shuttle bus will provide trailer bill between Rockford and West Gloucester. Newburyport train 158 from Newburyport to Castle Day due to service interruptions to Rockford line. Passengers making the surge of train 160, 7:55 a.m. from Newburyport. Rockford line passengers can expect significant delays in both directions due to police activity at the right of way near the Gloucester area. Individual orders to be set on an individual basis that need updates and fall. Rockford train 106, 723 from West Gloucester to remains of West Gloucester to currently 25, 35 minutes past gas due to severe disruption on the line. And Rockford train 108, 820 from West Gloucester is expected to depart West Gloucester behind scheduled due to severe disruption on the line. Updates to follow. Student trade 900, 6 trade remains scheduled today to be calculated. The next trade to depart Stoughton is 902, 4 inbound Province train 804, 16 inbound make the two stops at Kent Injection at Airport. And Thursday, I'm doing good. All right. Looking at the highways and byways in New England. And southbound sides over between checking the Providence, 95 northbound sides over between 37 to work at the downtown Providence, 185 westbound sides over between Seacock and the East Providence. Route 6 eastbound over between 128 and Route 10 in the Cranston area, 195 both as by the Justice Ranch, 295 southbound Sawyer at 330 work. North of the 99, northbound side loose between 126 and 122 to Lincoln second area, 146 both ends about between Cesar at the North between Rhode Island and 130 westbound side, Little Side, Newport West to James side. And bridge is looking good, Battle Bridge, but northbound side, little slow, scatter a bridge on the northbound side, little slow, out of the gate, Route 6 eastbound side, also 134 in Dennis, one bridge on the southbound side, little slow, 3 to the southbound side, little slow at the Kingston stretch, 95 northbound side, little slow at 295 at Attleboro, 295 northbound side, little slow at 95 at Attleboro, 95 northbound side, stop and go between. Stop race to the Sheridan on the 128 to Gatton. 21, northbound side, Route 2, 139 to Red off at the 128 to Gatton. Route 3 to northbound side, so between 18 to Wayman at the Break 3 split, and 128 to southbound side, so 28 and Red off at the Break 3 split, 7 expressway, the northbound side, so between 29 to Dorchester 7 expressway, southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch, 128 to the north. Southbound side, so 28 to Red off at the 37 to Break 3, 128 to the northbound side, so between 138 to Canton on the Route 135 in Needham, and 128 hit Biscuit Retreat, Route 9 and Wilson at the Route 20 Waltham. 128 is southbound side, so between Linfield on and the Waltham, 7 expressway at northbound side, so between Quincy and the Dorchester, southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch, 93 both is that to Boston, back up, Mass Pike, eastbound, so between Route 9 and Freeman, and Route 13 and 8, and then hit Biscuit between 128 and Route 9 all the way down to Route 16. Mass Pike, eastbound side, Wilson Thursday. Also by chosen at Prince Tunnel, Mass Pike, westbound, so loaded, but on the south Boston, 93 both is that to Boston, back up, and Route 1 and southbound side, so between Revere down to 93, Charleston, 93 southbound, so Medford and 6, Bridge back to Boston, and 93 northbound side, so between Sullivan and 128 Redding, and 93 southbound side, so between 495 Lawson and Redding, and 3 to southbound side, so between 40 and Charleston and 128 Burleson, 495 and the southbound side, so between Lawson and Route 133 Tewksbury, 495 and the northbound side, between Route 3 and 380 in Lowell, 495 and the northbound side, Lowell, so between Route 2 and Acton and Route 2A in Westford, 290 eastbound, also between the pike down the route 122 to Worcester 146 on the northwest side, also around the Worcester stretch. Up and over the wing on Everton back in the stop outside of Merrimack. New Hampshire 93 at northwest side, so around 293 at Western Hampshire. And Route 101 the eastbound side, also head up the stretch. And Main back in the stop outside, also around Westbrook, Maine. And he's 789 and 91 stop outside, low so at the US Canadian through the block, and now it's 15 on the north outside 55 at the stop outside, so it's right around the US Canadian border. 91 north outside, low so at 57 and Walman. Mass fact pop is around 291 in Springfield at 84 eastbound, low so at Farmington on the Herpet Connecticut, 84 westbound, low so about Newtown stretch at Red Parkway westbound, so between Trumbull and the New Canaan Connecticut, and 95 north outside, low so West Haven stretch at 95 north outside, low so Brentford, Connecticut. 95 stop outside, so between Norwalk and Stamford, Connecticut, and Route 98 outside, low side Chester, Connecticut, 84 eastbound, low between Farmington and Herpet, Connecticut, and 91 stop outside, so between 29 with 84 Herpet, Connecticut, and Peter Chaludusab is 8:03. Time now for a weather report. Scattered strong thunderstorms are possible across most of the region of the east of the central and northern Connecticut Valley this afternoon and early tonight. The main threat will be gusty winds and heavy downpours. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Today, slight chance showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Some storms could gusty winds and heavy rain. Patch for 80 miles. Punch south with 89 degrees. West by 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance of 20%. Tonight, chance showers and thunderstorms about some storms could gusty winds and heavy rain. Patch after 5 miles. Most gusts about 64 degrees and stop. What's about 5 miles coming live? Will we need just 50% new robots less than 7 inch miles possible thunderstorms for Friday, slight chance showers before 10% of the punch gusts about 78 and 57 degrees. Winds up, winds about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance of 20%. Saturday, sunny punch gusts about 77, low at 58 degrees. Winds northeast about 6 miles an hour. Not wind, just 20%. Sunday, just rain between 7 a.m. and noon. Punch the sun gusts about 72 to low 58 degrees and just 30%. Monday, just rain before 4 p.m. Punch for 80 hours. Punch east of the most gusts about 71 about 58 degrees and northeast about 68 miles an hour. Just 30%. Tuesday, punch the sun gusts about 77 degrees. Call comes south for 5 miles in the afternoon. Tuesday night, punch go rise. Most gusts about 62 degrees. South for about 5 miles coming to the evening for Wednesday, punch rise. Most of the sun's about 81 degrees, and Calgary coming to south for 6 miles in the afternoon. And right now, Norton and it's overcast at 76 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter. That's going to be for the Peter Chillo Morning News on this Thursday morning, August 22nd, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good morning and a good day. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you at noon time for a noon time report. Hope you have a good morning.